questions.
Tom, obviously, they did hit some tough shots, but it felt like you guys were pretty connected for most of the part. Defensively, offensively, good in the second half. What did you think of this group's performance in totality?
Well, I thought, they hit us early. And obviously, we got in a hole, but I love the way we fought back. Showed a lot of toughness and more discipline in the second half. And then timely plays, everyone working together on both ends of the floor. So I think it starts with your defense. And then you have to have a lot of toughness, and then you have to do it together. And I thought the guys did that.
What you see with Kelly in that fourth quarter, it looked like he was a little bit more assertive in trying to get his mid-range off.
Yeah, just, reading the game extremely well, getting to his spots. He had some big-time rebounds in traffic, some tough plays. I thought he was terrific in the fourth quarter. Thought OG gave us a huge game. And I thought Jalen, of course, was timely shot after timely shot. But I thought Mitch gave us big minutes. Cat gave us really good minutes. Deuce got us at a faster pace, so I thought that was good for us as well.
You obviously say you don't want to do this, but you down 14 in the third quarter. Just kind of what it says about this team to keep coming back.
You just got to keep fighting, and that's sort of the nature of the game. When you're playing a three-point shooting team like that, there's going to be variances in the game where there's runs and you can't go away. You got to keep fighting. And they have the ability to, make tough shots. I thought, Tatum had a monster game going. He's a great shot maker. And I thought a lot of the shots were challenged well. He has the ability to make, and we have to have the determination to come back to do it over and over again and stick together.
Tom, what about the building and the electricity in the air when you guys were responding?
Yeah, and we always say, we got the best fans in the world, and the arena's great, the atmosphere, but we got to make sure we give them stuff to cheer for. So I think it's important to understand what goes into winning, and you have to earn your wins in this league. They're not given to you. And so the building is not going to win the game. Whatever the series, each game, you got to go in and put the work into winning that particular game. That's the only thing that matters.
Tom, you mentioned OG and what he gave you. It looked like he grabbed at his hamstring, hit in the first quarter, went to the locker room, came back. Just what did you see from him after he came back and the shots that he hit in the second?
Yeah, just, toughness, timely plays, flying all over the place. That was a huge steal that he made for us. But he's so disruptive. It's not only, and look, when you're guarding a guy like Tatum, there's a lot of stuff that he has to navigate through, and there's times you defend him well and he's still going to make, but to do it over and over and not get deterred and to keep fighting and then to make those plays that he made in the fourth quarter says a lot about.
And there was a lot of talk earlier in the series about Mitch.
All right, let's hear from Joe Mazzulla after the Celtics Game 4 loss.
No, not yet. It was a lower body injury. He's going to get an MRI tomorrow. He's with the doctors now. I didn't ask him. I just got the update from him. I just asked him how he was doing. So I'll get the MRI tomorrow, and we'll see what it is.
Concerned with that, you guys?
Yeah, you're obviously always concerned about someone's health. So it's twofold. We're concerned about his health, where he's at, and then we're concerned about what we have to do better for Game 5 when we get back to Boston.
Joe, was it the Achilles or was it the ankle itself? And was it contact? Because there was some contact.
I have no idea. I got back there, talked to the medical staff. They told me it's a lower body injury, and they're going to get an MRI tomorrow. So, we'll see where it goes from there.
Yeah.
So, to see him, he's the guy, he's hardly gets up. When he doesn't get up, and he's staying down, how does that make you feel? How did that impact the team that he couldn't get up on his own?
Yeah, obviously you're always worried about someone's health. So the fact that he had to be carried off, like you said, he's the type of guy that when he gets right up. So he didn't, and we'll know tomorrow exactly what it is. But it's tough to watch a guy like him get carried off like that.
You were up as well. Did you have a chance to talk to him at all?
No, I didn't. No.
And how was his reaction in the locker room? What is the
Yeah, I mean, tonight, we just didn't play well defensively, and we went to a couple different coverages. I think it was the rebounding and the transition that got us. Obviously, Brunson's a great player. Anunoby and Bridges separated it, with their scoring, and they beat us on the boards. I think they won the shot margin tonight. And like I said, in the third quarter, I thought their switching, their pre-switches, slowed us down a bit, and got the best of our pace in the third quarter.
Jonathan Buck.
Just felt like a common theme here, game 1-2 in this game. Maybe the lead wasn't quite as big, but it just felt like the Knicks got into a rhythm that could never break. What goes into that, and why, as a team like yours, has been so good defensively? What's kind of prevent getting to stop here?
They're a good offensive team, so I think a lot of it had to do with the rebounding and the transition because of our offensive execution at times, and their guys stepped up. They made plays today. They'll be ready. That's just who they are. It's been that way. It's the locker room that they have, and they'll be ready. So. You trust the character of the guys in moments like this, and you take it one game at a time. He wasn't in the bonus as much as we were at other times. They did a good job of taking him out right before. We just didn't have the opportunity didn't present itself as much as it did the other two games. Thanks.
All right, according to Joe Mazzulla, a lower body injury at this point for Jason Tatum. That's all they know. MRI.
Here is a summary of the Dallas Cowboys' key stats this season. The Dallas Cowboys are currently 1-2 and are currently in third place in the NFC East. The team has been a balanced team, but still needs some consistency to move up the standings. Offensive stats. Dak Prescott, the Cowboys quarterback, has been a mainstay on offense, racking up 850 passing yards with 6 touchdowns and 2 interceptions so far. Tony Pollard, in the ground game, Pollard has excelled with 198 rushing yards and 2 touchdowns on 31 attempts. His ability to gain yards after contact has been crucial for the team. CeeDee Lamb, the wide receiver, leads the team in receptions with 22 catches for 320 yards and 3 touchdowns. Defensive stats. Micah Parsons, the linebacker, has been a defensive force, recording 25 tackles and 3 sacks. His ability to pressure the opposing quarterback has been vital to the Cowboys' defense. Trayvon Diggs, the cornerback, continues to be one of the best at his position, with 2 interceptions and 5 pass breakups. Season outlook. The Cowboys have shown potential on both offense and defense.